Hi everyone, welcome to my tutorial on setting up a messaging system using RabbitMQ, Celery and Flask. Today I'll walk you through the entire process, so let's dive in. Firstly, you'll have to set up your environment. I already set up my environment, I already created a virtual environment. You can choose to do that, or you can, just run things as is. So we have to install Flask, Celery, and other things we'd need. So you can do that by running pip install requirements.txt. You can clone this project, or you can just simply follow along. Next, we'll have to open up our terminal to, install RabbitMQ. For that, we'll run the simple commands. I already have this installed, but I'm just going to show you again. So it's going to do the whole finding updates, and then you see everything says it's already installed. So, not wasting time, I already have my Flask application code ready. I'll explain as we go along. So I imported the necessary things and then created the application. I created an environment variable. I decided to use Gmail's SMTP server, so you need to create an app with Gmail and then get your credentials and put it in your own environment variable file. So, as you can see, I created a variable that gets the environment variable value and assign it to this variable. We also did that for password and for log path. And then we configure Celery. So this is basically it, configuration for Celery. And then we have the log path. If it doesn't exist, it creates it. So we have two main routes, the default route and then the logs route. But then the default route accepts arguments, send mail and talk to me. So basically, if that is triggered, it returns task has been queued. If talk to me is triggered, it returns time has been logged. Else it just returns the default message. So the logs will get the log file from our system and display it on screen. This is my function for send mail, very simple. So our message is HND task 3 and then the subject is this, from my mail to the email that will be passed in the API endpoint. And yeah, so can I walk you through my Nginx configuration file? Nginx configuration file is very simple. We're using port 8000 since Flask runs on port 8000. So without ado, let's test the application. So I'm going to run it locally so I can map it to ngrok. I'll also have to start Celery. Okay, that started. So now we can map to ngrok. So we'll do ngrok http 8000. It'll give us a default URL that we can use to test the application. So this is the default link ngrok gives us. So let's query the endpoint send mail. It returns email has been queued. And if we do talk to me, we should see time has been logged. So if we check the logs, we should see our logged logs. Well, okay, so I've been testing a lot, but yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for following along. Enjoy your day.